Hi there, Virgo. Welcome to my channel, Spirit and I Incorporated. So nice to have you here with me this evening, all you Virgos from all over the world. I am recording this on the evening of the 9th of August, and it's an absolute pleasure to have you here. I am wanting to share a little bit of a astrological snippet of what's been going on, full moon, respectively speaking, since this last full moon on the 23rd of July, which was in Aquarius at 1 degree. We also have another full moon coming up on the 22nd of August, also in Aquarius, and that one is at 29 degrees of Aquarius. And so it's very rare to have two lunations in the same zodiac sign. And when we do have that, it's very, very important to keep things positive, especially within these next 4 or 5 week window that we're currently in, and with the positive astrological aspect going on with the sun going into Leo as of yesterday on the 8th of August. It was considered the Lion's Gate, which is an enormous opportunity to walk through the spiritual portal, which is what the Lion's Gate is known to be. So it's symbolic in that, and also very practically speaking, to invest in oneself and in others in an extremely positive fashion. The way to do that, if we're feeling, challenged with navigating through the negative energies that we have been experiencing through the last year specifically, and we have some challenging planetary aspects still going on throughout the balance of 2021 with this current transit going on with the sun having moved into Leo. It's just going to help to elevate one's consciousness for those of us that choose to do that. And the way to do that is to become still within and find your quiet time, whether that be through prayer or meditation or yoga or through another alternative form of healing. Extremely important to do that, because when we do that, we can nurture the intentions that we wish to set forth, plant those seeds specifically right now in this next 4 week window. And when we come into that second full moon in Aquarius at 29 degrees on the 22nd of this month, that's going to be harvest time of being able to receive those bountiful blessings of the well-intended seeds that we have been planting in these last 4 weeks. So extremely important to keep it positive, hold oneself sacred, be mindful of the energies that are around us when they're feeling challenging, to become quiet within, and that just allows an easier navigation. And remembering who created you, who created the universe created you, and by choosing to hone in on that positive energy can only do good things for oneself, lifting one's consciousness, elevating the consciousness, and will be helpful in navigating through the negative energies by doing so. So I just wanted to share that little bit of information astrologically with all of you. And as I'm shuffling these cards, I'm going to initially pull from the Enchanted Map Oracle deck to get a recent energy, a current energy, and a forthcoming energy for all of you Virgonians. Is that the word to use? For all of you Virgos. Let's put it that way. That's easier to understand. And again, welcome to my channel. It's an absolute pleasure to be able to assist in some guidance for those of you who are looking. And just know that these reads are general. They're not going to resonate with every Virgo around the world, but I do hope that there are messages within this read that can be of help to each and every one of you, even if it's just one message. I'm hoping that it can be of help to you. So if you do resonate or you do enjoy what you're listening to, please be so kind as to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. It helps it to grow. And I also have information on my About page in the description portion, in that I do offer personal readings. My email address in business inquiries is available to reach out, and I thank you so much for doing so. Looking forward to connecting with you in a natal fashion with respect to your natal birth chart, as opposed to these general readings. So, this all being said, let me lay down your cards and we'll get started. All right. So the first card we have out is the Solitude card. This is in your most recent energies, Virgo. It did come up in the reverse. I'm hoping you can see that clearly. And you know, when it's in the positive, in the upright fashion, it's considered to be a lot more positive, in that you're coming into a place of solitude in your most recent energies, becoming still, becoming quiet, as I just mentioned earlier in this video, to connect with your higher source, your creator, God, whichever term you wish to put on it. That is certainly within yourself to do so, but the message is to suggest that because it came up in the reverse, you're just feeling a little bit unsettled in your most recent past energies, and that's not surprising considering all the negative energies that have been going on with some of these larger, you know, heavy-hitting planets going on, and you know the way they're transiting in the universe between Saturn and Uranus and Pluto and Chiron, which is the wounded healer. I mean, these are, well, Chiron is an asteroid, but the other three planets I preface, Saturn, Uranus, and Pluto, there's some heavy hitter, you know, big moving planets that you know give up heavy punches, and they're breaking down, you know, a lot of that which isn't good. Collectively speaking and individually speaking in our lives, and when that happens, it's difficult to navigate through those types of energies, especially when they're providing a lot of discomfort. But again, the way to do that is to, you know, to get through those energies is to come from a place of quiet time and prayer, to help ground oneself, you know, feel oneself connected more clearly to the creator. And even if that means going for a walk outside, you know, connecting with the animals outside, nature, very, very important to do, extremely healing. And I'd like to suggest, if I may, you know, we all have free will, but I'd like to suggest for those that are, you know, feeling extremely challenged in whichever avenue of their life, to find a way to take some time out, and even if it is just going for a walk outside, specifically outside, do that, because it will, you know, the elements of nature are extremely healing and will be very, very helpful to you to release some of those unwanted heavy energies, so that when you come back inside, you can actually sit and be still, and perhaps connect easier with your creator, to find your place of solitude. And you can certainly do that, Virgo. We all can do that. So I'm hoping that you take that as a healthy suggestion in your forward moving, beautiful time to manifest that which you desire, specifically within these next 4 weeks. It's so very, very important. So that's your first card out. Your second card out for your most current energies is the Wizard of Awareness. This is likened to the Magician card, I believe. I'm interpreting these cards intuitively. They're not probably probably defined exactly the way I'm intuitively picking them up through the guidebook, but I do read intuitively. And so for me, the Wizard of Awareness is likened to the Magician card in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot deck, which I will be clarifying with you momentarily. It did come up in the reverse for your current energies, and that's just again, it's playing off of this, you know, feeling a lack of peace in your most recent energies, you know, that we're still coming out of, trickling out of, I guess would be the word to use. And you know, you're able to again, the way to turn the uncomfortable energies around, again, which the Wizard of Awareness in reverse is confirming, you can turn that around to become the alchemist and alchemize these energies to be more positive for you when you come into a sense of quiet time, going outside, connecting with nature, finding your peace. And when you return inside your home or wherever you happen to return inside to, even an office, it will be easier for you to just connect, even if it's 5 minutes, with your creator to help ground you. So that's what this Wizard of Awareness card in the reverse is in your current energy is also suggesting to do. You're just feeling a little bit shaken. You're feeling unclear about things. It's not unnatural to be going through these feelings. We go through them, all go through them, and try not to fight it, just try to flow through it. That's the best suggestion that I could provide at this time. The third card we have coming out in your most forthcoming energies is the Movement card. And it did come up, it did come up in the reverse. And again, it's just confirming that with these energies that you're coming through right now, where you're feeling a lack of clarity and unable within that lack of clarity to turn things around in a more positive fashion for yourself, it's debilitating to move forward. I mean, when we have difficult energies going on in our lives, which we all do, so don't feel singled out by no means. You can turn this around, and you will. I feel very positive about that. The best way to start to do that is to come from a place within. It's easier said than done, and I'm totally respectful of that, and I understand, because I too go through my days, believe me. But the point is that it's essential to connect with your higher self, and the way to do that is through a form of prayer or meditation, going for a walk, even just letting the elements, flow through your body to help clear out those negative energies a little bit. It will be a tremendous help. And then you'll be able to turn those energies around and start moving forward, where you feel more lighthearted, you feel you'll be coming through the storm easier. You're going to be able to fly higher through the sky in an easier fashion. And you'll be coming out of this current energy that you're feeling in the forthcoming few days, where you're not going to feel so stuck, because right now you're feeling stuck. But we can turn that around. So let me clarify with the Rider-Waite Tarot deck on the recent past energies, which is this Solitude card of the Lighthouse that came up in the reverse. Let's take a look at that and see what's going on. Let's see how Virgo can change these energies. Thank you for clarification on this. It's okay, Virgo. We all go through it, There's so much turbulence going on in the world, and it's really difficult sometimes to step away from it. Also, try not to listen to, the news and things like that. I mean, I know that sounds very generic right now for me to throw that piece of information in the reading, but have you ever noticed that every time you listen to the news, 90% of the time it's bad? And really, you're trying to turn your energies around. So my suggestion is for you to also, combined with becoming quiet within and going into a place of solitude, is to not listen to anything negative or anyone that's negative, or ruminating on heavy energies that aren't going to be helpful for your ears to hear, because it's just, you don't need that right now. You need to navigate through your own energies, because you want to turn those around to be more positive. And this is a really important time to do it, because these next 4 weeks are extremely positive, astrologically speaking. So I'd like to see all of you Virgos around the world hopefully take, even if it's just a couple of suggestions from me, to find a way to do that in a healthy way. And healthy, I mean by, healthy nurturing. Prayer, meditation, yoga, another alternative form of healing. Stay away from, anything that's negative, including substance abuse of any kind, it would be highly advisable. Not that any of you do that, but if there are some of those that indulge, here and there, it would be easier just to lay back on that. I think it would be healthier, not easier, but healthier for us to do that. So let's take a look. Clarifying the Solitude card with the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. We have the Six of Cups. You see that? The Six of Cups came up in the reverse, and again, that's your most recent energies. You're just feeling, it's almost like you're feeling a lack of love. That's instinctively what that just came to me. Like a lack of love, a lack of appreciation. Typically when it's in the upright, you're feeling full with love, full with blessings. There's a healthy exchange between the energies in giving and receiving. And, in your most recent energies, you just weren't feeling that. Perhaps you were extending that to others and it wasn't being returned, or vice versa. But we can turn that around, and you will turn that around. It's very difficult to be positive when things are feeling yucky. I mean, even myself included. We all go through it. The best way to get through those energies is to just ride them out and focus on your own healing in going into a place of quiet solitude time, a place where you feel connected to your source, to your creator. Clarifying the Six of Cups in reverse, we have the Five of Cups that came up in the upright, and you're feeling low. You're just feeling low. You have a beautiful, beautiful castle here in the offing, but your head's down. You're looking at what's being spilt. You're feeling sad and just low energy. But if you were able to just make the effort. And again, this may not resonate for all of you Virgos that are listening to this. It may even only resonate for one person, but if I can help that one person, that's exactly what I want to do by suggesting, pick your head up, make an effort, pick yourself up, take yourself outside, go for a walk towards the lovely gardens where you can see a castle and beautiful birds flying in the sky, and then you'll be able to turn around and see these two cups that are still standing here, which are gifts to you from the divine. Don't let go of these cups that have spilt. It's done. It's over. There's nothing you can do about them. Let them go, because all that energy is doing is keeping you focused on what you don't have. You want to focus on what you do have, because you've got many, many blessings. So when you find the positive energy to turn around and look at these two cups that are still standing, you will see what beautiful gifts there are in those cups for you to focus on. And you will come into that place of doing that through prayer and quiet time, because when you go within oneself to nurture one's inner spiritual being, it helps to uplift the mental, the emotional, and the physical, which will give you the strength to turn around and look at these cups. And it tells me that you're actually in the throes of doing that, because it did come up in the positive. So that's a very, very good sign. It's been challenging, extremely challenging, but you can come through this. Let's take a look at the Wizard of Awareness, which came up in the reverse. Look at that. Beautiful, Virgo. Look at you. This is the Two of Cups. I hope you can see that. This is the Two of Cups. And it's in the traditional tarot deck, it was considered the choice card. In the current tarot deck, which is this Rider-Waite tarot deck, it's considered the Lover's card. And here you have two energies exchanging genuine love with their cups full for one another. And this is you, I feel more importantly than anything right now, this is you exchanging that full cup of love and energy from the divine with yourself. And when you can genuinely do that, you can genuinely exchange your full cup of love and your full cup of abundance and happiness and healing with another. So this is a very, very beautiful card. And Virgo, I know you could do it. you tend to get so, I mean, you're very detail oriented, but when, if I may suggest, when it comes from a place of heaviness, it can really keep you stuck because, like almost stuck in the mud. So it's really important to revert to your spiritual self to nurture yourself. And it's showing that you are doing that in your most current energies forthcoming, because this energy of this card came up in the upright. And it's beautiful to see that you are already working towards that. And it's been extremely difficult for you to do that, as we're seeing in these past recent energies. Very difficult for you to pick yourself up. But you want to turn this Wizard of Awareness, this card of alchemy, you want to turn it upright. And even though that energy has been determined to keep you down, you push through it. You push through it, Virgo, and here you are exchanging beautiful, healthy energy from the spirit to yourself and vice versa. And you're picking yourself up and you're moving forward, 1 second at a time. To clarify the Two of Cups, we have, the Knight of Cups. Beautiful. The Knight of Cups is an energy actually that I feel instinctively is coming towards you. This is a very loving energy that's coming towards you. Look at that. Here you are exchanging divine love and happiness and healing with your spiritual energy. And in doing so, you have manifested or are manifesting another beautiful energy of love coming toward you. Absolutely beautiful. Maybe a little bit younger than you too. Knights are typically, younger, younger individuals when we look at them as people. But these, we don't read, or personally, I don't read the tarot insofar as human beings are concerned. To be them, human beings, I read them as energies. But this energy could be an individual, energy of an individual coming toward you that wants to offer you that cup of love. And here it is. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. And in your forthcoming energies, we have the Movement card, which came up in the reverse. And that's again, just the energies playing off from these most recent and current energies that you're coming through. You've been feeling it's difficult to move forward, but you will. So let's clarify that card. We have the Hangman, and he is in the upright. This is very, very positive. The Hangman to me is elevated spiritual consciousness, which you have been working on. You pushed through that Wizard of Awareness who's been trying to keep you stuck. That energy has been trying to keep you stuck from elevating your spiritual consciousness, but you pushed through. You did it right here where you're connecting with the spirit, which has allowed another energy of love to come toward you. And the Hangman in the upright is positive energy in that it is spiritual elevation. Absolutely beautiful, Virgo. Absolutely beautiful. So excited to see this for you. So that's come up next to that Movement card where you've been feeling stuck. You're pushing through, and I knew you would. To clarify the Hangman, we have, oh my goodness, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Pardon me, the Nine of Pentacles. I beg your pardon. And the Nine of Pentacles it came up in the upright, is a very, very positive energy of manifesting your abundance. It's manifesting tangible abundance as well as spiritual abundance, which is where it all starts. Your tangible abundance comes after we've gone within to appreciate our Creator and where our blessings come from. And when you have genuinely done that, you have actually manifested it in your world. This is absolutely amazing. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Feeling full, feeling rich. Look at you there standing as beautiful as ever. And these are not gender specific. These are energies. So it doesn't matter whether you're a male or female. But you have manifested this beautiful spiritual and tangible energy by pushing through to move forward, which the Hangman confirmed that you did by elevating your spiritual self, elevating your consciousness, and you have manifested your spiritual self and your tangible abundance. Pentacles are indicative of resources, money, avenues that we can actually touch and feel in this form. It's physical. So this is absolutely tremendous. I'm so thrilled to see this for you. Very, very positive turnaround for this read from the way it started. To clarify the balance of this read, I want to pull again from the Enchanted Map Oracle deck for a final card to get a final overall message for you. This is so exciting. I'm so happy to see this for you, Virgo. I know it's been challenging. You are not alone. Any Virgos that have been feeling challenged out there in the world, you are not alone. We have all been dealing with an awful lot of turbulence. So don't be hard on yourself, and you're showing in this reading that you are pushing through no matter what to find your peace, to protect your peace, and to elevate your consciousness to receive the blessings that the divine wants to give to you. Absolutely beautiful, which you absolutely are doing here. This is so beautiful. That's exactly what you're doing, and it's not been easy for you to get here. It's been extremely challenging. So be proud, Virgo. Be proud of yourselves. So to get a final message. Final message for my Virgos, please. What's the final message for Virgos, please? So thrilled to see this, Virgo. I know it started out really heavy, but you're very detail oriented, and sometimes it's difficult for you to just let go of the control, which is really what we all have to do, including yourselves, whoever this is resonating for, because the universe ultimately decides how our life is, on this plane is going to unfold. We do have a hand in it to a degree, but ultimately, if it's not good for us, it's not going to unfold. You'll be removed, one will be removed from that which is unhealthy, whether we like it or not, because we don't always understand it at the time. But, the spirit of the universe knows better. The Creator knows better than we do. And that's, very difficult to trust for a lot of us that don't practice, self-healing and nurturing and meditation and prayer, which is important because that's how you connect to the Creator. And when we do that, we start to really understand consciously of how healing and how important that is to know that, if something isn't unfolding exactly the way we want it to, it's because, the Creator has something better for us. So a final overall message for Virgo on this reading. We have the Magic Stream. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. The Magic Stream, it did come up in the upright, And it tells me that you completely and very successfully turned this Wizard of Awareness energy that's been in the reverse, where you were feeling, like you couldn't turn things around in your life and alchemize things to be positive, that you did in fact do that, because the magic stream is the stream of moving forward into calmer waters. You have the divine spirit here of the appears to be a flamingo sitting on the land of the unknown, that's guiding you as you move forward in this stream to this beautiful waterfall. Even through the storminess that you've come out, you're moving forward. And there's the tree of life at the top of that waterfall, and that's where you're moving forward to, is to the tree of life. And the tree of life is abundant blessings of however this resonates for you, for whatever situation you're currently enduring at present. That's what you're moving towards, regardless of how difficult it's been. You have been alchemizing, and you made up your mind to do so, and you were able to find yourself to go into a quiet place, a quiet place of prayer. You have the Hangman here, which confirms elevated spiritual consciousness, and as a result, you're moving forward into calmer waters, where you will seek and find your abundance of all that which is good, Virgo. All that which is good. I'm so thrilled to see this for you. So keep it positive. Keep your head high. Move forward. And when that's difficult for you to do, find a place of quiet time where you can reconnect with yourself and your Creator. And that energy will give you the strength to pick yourself up. Where's that card? Turn yourself around and see these beautiful, magical 2 cups that are awaiting you to discover. And that's why what you're doing, moving forward through these calmer waters toward the waterfall, around it and up it to the tree of life. Absolutely breathtaking. I'm so thrilled to see this for you, Virgo. Thank you so much for being with me this evening, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye for now.